Well, hi guys, it's Techalyzer here. Uh, Even though this is a technical channel, I want to take a moment to talk about an event that took place these days, which was quite unexpected, and I never would have thought I'd witness something like this. I was watching a technical video, like I'm subscribed to so many people doing different stuff like me, like electronics or do-it-yourself projects and things like that. It's not uncommon. I mean, uh, it's not just myself, I watch other things as well. Uh, and then there was this guy. Unfortunately, I don't remember his name, and I was stupid and ignorant enough, so I didn't check for this information before doing the video. So, uh, but I'm a kind of you know um, instantaneous guy. I like to do things on the go. I don't really like planning things ahead. Sometimes that's a problem. Anyway, there was this channel, and basically is saying something like. Speaking about the beginnings of this channel, and it was something like only a few thousand subscribers in a few months, and and I commented, as the situation is with me, and I cry in 29 subscribers in 3 years, because that's what I got. Now this is partly my fault, because this channel was initially meant to be just my normal YouTube account, which it is that at this moment as we speak, but it didn't start out as a channel on YouTube, just an account, so I can watch things. And I did the mistake of beginning my channel with some very, very unorthodox stuff about YouTube, mainly bashing the UK, because I've been there for about 10 months. I come from a country where unfortunately corruption and crime and everything is there are a lot of bad stuff, like the health system. I got my jaw broken a couple of years ago, and it doesn't matter why. I went to the hospital, and they used the wrong immobilization, the wrong system to immobilize my bones, and now I have a slightly, see it on camera, but for the jaw, even a few millimeters left or right is pretty painful to live with. I mean, the joints get dislocated, and your teeth don't line up properly, and there's corruption, and there's like abusive taxes, and life is really hard here. But yeah, and there were times when jobs were pretty hard to get, and the salary really, really low. It's still difficult to get a job nowadays, but at least the salaries have risen to a level where at least you can survive. It was unsurvivable back then, and we just left, and together with my wife, and I really wanted to stay there, but then I don't want to turn this into that. It didn't work out, and I don't understand why. And they have this, I don't know, I applied for 2,500 jobs, so 2,000 and a half jobs in 10 months, and I didn't get a single one of them. Which for me is clearly, something's going on. But anyway, I've learned that if you have a channel, I mean, this is not the kind of stuff, and I didn't use such nice words when I made that video, but I wasn't about, growing a channel in those days. I was just trying to get this frustration out of me. And that video was up for quite a long time, you know, and I suppose it's what brought the channel down. I mean, I suppose if you upload a video saying something like F the system, you know, I guess YouTube kind of pushes it down into the pit of doom. So only recently I deleted those videos, and I still don't know if I should still try with this channel or just open a new one. I don't know if there's any cool down time, you know, after which I've deleted that file, if it sees it as an improvement and it sees the fact that I've become a better YouTuber. I don't know. So basically it's been a very tiny little channel, and then I commented this saying that you know, crying in 29 subscribers in a few years, and people have started to subscribe, and I'm making this video so I can say thank you very much. You didn't have to. I mean, I'm not like one of those people. I'm in some YouTube groups on Facebook, and they ask for, you know, sub for sub and things like that, you know. It's pointless for me. I mean, I'm trying to get visitors and subscribers who are actually interested in the content and in technical stuff, and I'm not that person who, you know, I would probably have had 1 million subscribers by now, you know, if I paid her those stupid things, but it's not me, you know. I mean, I shoot out the video, and if you like it, you subscribe it. If you want to see more, it's that's it for me. I'm not into anything else. So, but yeah, thank you. And now I must say that I'm a little bit ashamed because you know, I would do a lot of things better and a lot of more interesting things, but unfortunately at this moment, and this has been going on for a while now, money is a really big problem. So everything that I do is basically getting along with my technical life, you know, with all my technical needs, basically with the lowest amount of money or with what I have around. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to do videos like, you know, testing a Tesla battery or things like that, because or solar systems or whatever, you know, expensive stuff, because I don't have money for that. But I think it's a pretty good niche, you know. I guess there's a lot of people out there who want to build something basic, you know, that just works, instead of throwing thousands and thousands of dollars on, you know, more expensive things. But yeah, anyway, I'm a bit ashamed of that, because sometimes I want to do more, but that's all I have. I work with what I have around. I don't have many tools. I still need some power tools. I still want to buy an angle grinder, you know, and things like that. I don't have a vise, and that's a really big problem, because I sometimes have to cut things holding it in my hand or somewhere like here, and it's difficult. But as cheap as they might sound to you, they're pretty expensive for me, and I haven't really gotten to the point where I can buy them. I want to do that in the near future, but, you know, given the current circumstances as well with the lockdown, it's pretty difficult. So, but I guess it's a little bit of a kick in their ear, you know, that I have all these new subscribers, and I thank you so much again. Maybe it's a little bit of a reset, you know, to try to do better stuff. And anyway, I don't want to do this video just about this, so I keep thinking that I'm making it too long. What I am. There are longer videos on the on YouTube. I was talking about the mold I have on my balcony, and I'm finished with this side that I've shown you last time, and that's really dark for the camera. What this is, it's this thing here. It's also written in English, bitumen spray. And it's my language and Russian. Yeah, anything in English? No, Bulgarian, my language. That's basically made for water insulating, you know, and ceilings and stuff like that. And beforehand I applied some silicone as well and pulverized this over the dried silicone once it dried, and it's looking good. But then we had a lot of rain for the last 24 hours. You can see it's still raining, and this happened. This darker side here, just plaster over paint, but the darkest spot there is water. So I'm gonna have to. And I was so excited. I thought, oh, I'm done with all the mold and all the wet sealing. This was so stupid. I don't know if I said it in the last video, but I'll repeat it. This drywall, this white part of the ceiling right now, drywall, and it was going out from the balcony, just out in open air, you know, in open space. I'm just sitting out there in the rain. That was stupid, so I just ripped it all off and basically interrupted, put a barrier between the outside and the inside. And I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna have to do the same thing here, but first I want to try no, actually I'll combine. I'm gonna buy one of these cans of paint for exterior. It's a silicone paint designed specifically to paint the outside walls of your house, you know, to keep water out. But then I'm thinking, what if the neighbor on top has something on a balcony, you know, and some poor job like I did, and if water seeps in, you know, on the outside of the window or by the window frame or something like that, and what if it infiltrates behind the exterior insulation? It actually comes from within the wall. Then I think the best bet is just to do this, you know, just to get insulated from the inside. Oh, come on. Because I think that's the best thing to do, both outside and inside. I did spray a lot of this spray on the outside too, actually, if I can get a camera. It rains a bit, but I hope it won't be an issue. I'm gonna keep my hand over the camera so you can see that top part there. I'm gonna get the camera in because it's raining. Got some raindrops on my lens as well. You saw that was sprayed, that whole black part there, and it's still I'm still getting water inside, so I'm not sure what a deal is. It's like it has these entry points. It's one here, and then a larger one here, and there's a little bit in the corner here as well. And I have worked so much to prevent this from happening, but I guess, and it's such a mess just to rip out that much and that end, just literally covered my whole balcony in dust, and oh man. Well, I guess it's the only thing left to do. I'm not sure if there's anything else I can try. I want to try the exterior paint first, to be honest, because damn, that's a lot of water. Now I'm glad I bought this UV filter. I was getting worried my camera's lens began to get scratched, so I bought this cheap filter online. Yeah, I want to try the exterior paint first because that's cheaper, and kind of want to let it sit through the next rain and see if I get the same result. In the meantime, I've connected my ozone generator again because water doesn't bother me. It bothers me what happens afterwards, and it's the mold growth that sets my lungs on fire because I'm asthmatic and allergic to mold. So I already got that going, so it's all sterile and it doesn't grow again, which works really well. Okay, I'm out of space. See you next time. Thank you. Thanks for the subs.